Hello students, today we will start our remaining portion of the chapter. But before we start today's topic, let us have a small revision what we had learned in previous class. Previous class, first we had talked about what is history, the sequence of event or the series of the sequence of events which took place in the past, that is known as history. Then we had talked about history is divided into three parts: prehistory, post history, and history. In prehistory, we had does not have any written records of the earlier people, and in post history there are some few records, but the language which was in written, it was not being understand. And history that deals with the events that happened in the past. Then we had talked about how we can know about our past. We can know about our past with the help of eating habits, kinds of clothes they were wearing, the houses in which they were living. Next, we had talked about where did people live. In ancient times, 100,000 years ago, the people had started living near the bank of river, and they are also have started collecting the foods, roots, and other forest product for their foods. They also know hunting the animals, so that is why they are called skill gatherer. Then we had talked about Suleiman and Kirta hills. In now it is in Afghanistan, and that time 8,000 years ago, first time wheat and barley was grown, and in Kir- Garo Hills and Vindhyas, first time rice was grown. Then we talked about development of the cities. Around 4,700 years ago, people had started living in the cities, and Ganga has a main tributary that was Son. And at that time, the Magad was the most powerful kingdom at that time, and it was Magad was is now in Bihar. So let us start our today's topic, that why did people travel? People travel from one place to another in search of for several reasons. First, for their livelihood. Second, due to the natural calamities, in that due to flood or drought. Third, conquer the other lands. The teachers, or we can say religious teachers, move from one place to another to deliver their religious understanding to the people, and even the people had started traveling from one place to another in spite of sharing their ideas. Next, how India got its name. India were There are the two words used for our country. First is Bharat, and second is India. The word India comes from the Indus called Sindhu, that is in Sanskrit. And first time the Irans and Greek came through the northwest around 2500 years ago, and that time they gave the name Hindu and Hindu, HINDOS or INDOS, INDOS. The length of the East River was called India. Bharat was the word is used a group of people who lived near the northwest, and it was been mentioned in Rigved that it was a composition in Sanskrit. Archaeologists and historians. There are several sources that tells us about our past. So there are the two types of sources. First is archaeological sources and second is literary sources. Archaeological sources. Archaeology. It is the study of human history or the prehistory through the evocation of the sign and analysis the physical remains. Archaeologist uses various sources, for example, monuments, artifacts, and inscriptions or the coins to know our past. Literally sources, the written records with the hand of the past that is known as literary sources. Literal sources are two types of literature including first is religious literature, second is secular literature. Now we will talk about inscriptions. Inscriptions were written on the hard surface such as stones, metals, objects which were made on hard enduring substance that is known as inscription. Manuscript. Manuscript is a book where written long ago that is known as manuscript, and it was written by the hand. Usually it is written on palm leaf or specially prepared bark of the trees known as the birches, which grows in the Himalayan region. The manuscripts were some of them eaten by the insect or some were destroyed, but there are few that yet remain survived, and it was been preserved in the temples and monasteries that also deals with the religious belief and practices, lives of kings, medicines and science. The language Prakrit was language which was being used by the commonly ordinary peoples who studies the sources of history. The sources of history studied by the two groups of people. First, they are called archaeologists, and second group is known as historians. The archaeologist studies buildings that was made up of stones, bricks, painting and sculpture, and another group is known as historians. They used to study the past and whatever the information they found in inscriptions, seals, coins and script, that is known as historians. So our chapter ends. Thank you.